Acosta runs mouth about CNN. Sanders slams him so hard that the entire press room erupts. By Robert Rich, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. An incredible video is going viral after CNN reporter Jim Acosta decided to run his mouth, insisting that President Trump watches CNN. Too bad for him. Things immediately blew up in his face as White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders responded, and she slammed him so hard that the entire press room erupted. It's safe to say that things don't always go as planned in the White House press briefing room. On occasion, reporters get a little bolder when it comes to the questions they ask, and sometimes they're downright out of control. Perhaps the biggest proof of this reality, though, is none other than Jim Acosta, who has attacked both President Trump and Sarah Sanders on several occasions. However, he always seems to come out looking like a doofus each and every time. Too bad for him. It seems that he has yet to learn why it's a good idea to avoid humiliating himself, as he's once again decided to run his mouth, according to BizPac Review. CNN's Jim Acosta told White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders that he thinks Trump watches a lot of CNN. Once again, presuming to know things he really just doesn't, Acosta was in for a bit more than he bargained for. With his most recent ignorant comment, in fact, Sanders would end up slamming him so hard that the entire press room erupted. Let's just take a listen. I'm not going to read what she says.
There seems to be a pattern, and correct me if I'm wrong, if there is no pattern, where the president watches something on Fox and Friends and then he tweets about it. Apparently this morning, one of their personalities, Andrew Napolitano, said that this is not a good deal, Mr. President, don't do this. And then he went on Twitter and tweeted about the FISA program. There have been folks out there who have said, you know, there's a cause and effect. He watches something on Fox and Friends, and then he tweets about it. Is that what happened this morning, and does that go on?
I'm sure you're disappointed that he's not watching CNN.
I think he watches a lot of CNN, if you don't mind.
I don't think that's true. Your numbers would be higher. In reference to the question specifically, no, it's not. In response to the question that I just said, the president has a great deal of understanding. This is top of mind. He was talking about it last week. He issued a presidential memo on it. So it's not something that just happened this morning. This has been an ongoing discussion and something of great importance. The president doesn't believe that Americans' rights or liberties should be abused, but he certainly believes that Americans should be protected. And he wants to make sure we do both of those things, and that's why he supports the 702, but has concern with FISA more generally. Matthew?
Thanks, Sarah. Sticking on the FISA.
Well, as can be heard in the clip capturing the exchange, a loud audible whoa echoed as the room reacted. Embarrassed as always, Acosta then tried to defend the honor of the fake news network. They're actually better than they've been in a long time, but he stated saying before being quickly interrupted by no-nonsense Sanders, taking away the platform he was about to use to lie to the American people. Sanders then forced the conversation back to the matter at hand. In all, she reassured the room that Trump had actually tweeted about the issues he's been talking about for weeks, and that this was not something that just happened this morning. Seeing how Acosta is from inside these circles, you'd think he would understand that most politicians and pundits are talking about the same thing a lot of the time. After all, when something happens in this country, the president is informed of it. It's really as simple as that. So the fact that Trump would tweet about something that the news is talking about isn't all that out of the ordinary, unless, of course, you're Jim Acosta and looking for something to complain about. CNN's ratings are in the can, And it's because of the desperate and pathetic tactics that continue to be used by reporters like Acosta. You'd think they'd learn, but at this point they have yet to do so. It either boils down to the fact that they don't care anymore if the American people know their reporting is extremely biased, or they're simply gluttons for punishment. Either way, this is no way any respectable organization should be acting. I'd say Acosta should be ashamed, but I fear he's lost that ability a long time ago, along with his dignity. Yeah, we are sick of their rants and their spewing hatred towards Trump and trying to get him on any little thing that they can find. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.